Alright, what I'm gonna do today, last time I did a roast, I'm doing another video because crackling cornbread. It is country, it's southern, it's good. My friend in Canada again wants to know this one, and I'm sure there's some people out there who want an easy recipe. This is a good recipe. If you come over here, all you're gonna need is a bowl to mix it in. You're gonna need your 2 eggs, your cracklings, your buttermilk, and a nice pan to cook it in. Now, I did forget the cornmeal. And I just use white lily. You use whatever you want. But the cracklings, I've had a bunch of different kind of cracklings, and I've tried my cornbread. Clifty Farms is the best I've ever had. They're not soggy. They just cook up good. The other brands I've gotten from, this is from Publix. I don't know. Publix is a little bit of a higher end grocery store around here. We got Kroger and Walmart and Food Line and Bilo and all these different places. But these are the only cracklings that I actually like to cook with. They actually come out really good. So that's what I use in mine. But what you're gonna do first is, and yes, I was washing dishes and I got a sink full of water. But you're gonna need 2 cups of cornmeal. So, take your 2 cups of cornmeal, pour it in, and most recipes don't call for it, but I also use a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. It just makes it, I don't know, I think it's a whole lot better. You can try it if you want to. And tell me what you think. I tried a lot of stuff before I actually figured this one out. It can be a little bit over. It's the South. Measurements really don't matter when it's just a little bit. Now I got a mess on my counter. But that's fine too. So I got the flour and the cornmeal in the thing. I'm gonna get a whisk, just mix it up while it's still dry, so they blend together really good. All right, then I'm gonna put the 2 eggs in. I use large eggs, use medium, doesn't matter. I've made it with 1 egg before. It really doesn't hurt it that bad. The other thing you're gonna need is 2 cups of buttermilk. If you've never used buttermilk, do not drink it straight. It is nasty. I don't care what old people say. And when I say old, I mean 80, 90 years old. Not many people drink buttermilk anymore. It's got a nice sour smell to it. It's good when you're cooking. It's not good. Yeah, don't drink it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't drink it. So you pour the milk in. I'm gonna get all of it. And if you don't know, cracklings are extremely salty. Very, very, very salty. You do not want to put anything else in here that is salty. I'm not doing it today, but you can also slice up a jalapeno if you want to and pour it in there. Or you can do, I've done before, I've actually toasted them first in the oven on broil and got them a little bit of crisp to them, and then I put them in there. And it's actually really, really good. It's not too hot. It works well with the saltiness of the cracklings in the bread and everything. But after you get that all nice and mixed up, all you do is open your bag of cracklings without spilling them everywhere and put the whole bag in. Now the other thing that was very important, which I should have started with, is you need to preheat your oven to 425 degrees. And then you are going to also need a 1/2 stick of butter. It's not healthy, people, but it's good. So get you a 1/2 stick of butter. Put it directly in the pan. This is actually I forget about it all the time, but this is the biggest secret of actually not having your cornbread stick and having a nice good crust. I take some olive oil, just a little bit. There's no measurement. and I just pour it over the butter. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna stick the whole pan in the oven while it's preheating. It's gonna get the pan really, really, really hot. So we got our cracklings in there. We're gonna mix them up real good. I mean, you can see it's not super thick. It's not super runny. That's what you want to have. But the 425 is also what you cook it on. So just go ahead and preheat your oven with your stuff inside. Make sure everything is mixed up. Make sure all the cracklings are kind of separated. And then we just wait for the oven to heat up. So I'll be back in a minute. The oven is at 425. The butter and the olive oil is good. It's got a nice brown to it. It is not burnt. Do not worry. What I'm going to do now is we are just going to pour. And if you can hear it, it just made a nice, lovely sizzling noise. That is what you want. That's how you get the good crust on your cornbread that everybody wants, and that from everybody from the South Foods gets. So it's olive oil and butter. Putting that in my dirty sink water. Shake it out a little bit. You're gonna put it back in the oven for anywhere between 25 and 30 minutes. So we'll start off at 25 minutes and then we'll check it then. We'll take a look at it. See what's going on. It actually looks pretty good. So this is what you're working with. What I do is take it out. I give the pan a good shake and jiggle. Now I'm going to run over here and grab something real quick. The easiest way to do this is to get your cutting board, whatever kind of cutting board you got, put it over the pan, flip it over, and there is what you're looking for. That nice, crispy, hot, no stick, all gorgeous and beautiful cornbread. Now you can put it over here and let it cool. You really don't want to cut it until it's cooled off a little bit, but for these purposes, I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick. It's the knife I use for the butter, so it's still got a little bit of butter on it, which is fine. Now remember, this has already got a half a stick of butter in it. You can use more butter if you'd like, but that is basically what you're looking for. The front, from the top of the oven's got a nice little golden brown on it. The back of it's got that nice char to it. And there's all your cracklings. And the kids love it. I love it. It's just good. All right, I'll post another one soon. Thanks.